These ones aren't attacking or threatening, but this guy will. So he's trying to get away from the one that's attacking him.
Okay.
He's right against the field, not touching it.
Okay. Wait, wrong one.
He's trying to hide in like it's a sphere, so he's trying to hide in the
under the thing.
under
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sphere. Yeah.
Okay. So not charging.
It is the target of your smite.
Yep. It only does damage. It doesn't add to hit.
Oh, because their charisma is so low. Got it.
Yeah. 29. What's his AC?
His AC with the shield spell is 25.
Oogie doogie.
So not enough.
How about the... No, wait. Where's my damage? Here you are. Boop. 66 damage.
Ugh.
Chomp.
Okay, he's unconscious. He doesn't quite get that far.
Well, he's gonna get swallowed then.
Yep. He's
Oh,
now,
yeah. It
he's
wasn't
now
rolling
grabbed,
the...
and he's in the T-Rex's mouth.
Remember the goat in, in that movie?
All right, blue ethergaunts have gone. Now it's Lemio, and the T-Rexes, the tigers go later.
Yes. Okay, let's see what the T... Do we... Who gets to go first? T-Rexes?
Yep.
Okay, T-Rexes. 2D100s, right?
Yep.
90, fuck. 94 and 16.
Okay, they get locked in that they're attacking each other now.
They're attacking each other. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just do... Okay, this is gonna last a while. Because these guys have hit points. They've got 189 hit points.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's 8th circle, man. So first guy's attacking. He does he hit? Yeah, he hits. In Dommage.
How much damage do they do without...
So 61. Oh,
they're
sorry,
not smiting
smiting
each other.
So take this off. So it would be 29. Plus 29 instead of 47.
Okay, do you want to just say they
I'll
do
just
when
reroll it.
they hit, what is average? It would be 7, 7, 14, 29 is 34, 44. They do 44 damage to each other when they hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So they bite each other?
Yeah. So they're taking care of each other.
This guy spends the round swallowing the blue ethergaunt.
Yeah. This one is going to charge. The one down below is going to charge. Actually, can I trample? Hold on. Let me take a quick look here. Trample, dinosaur, T-Rex, special attacks. Nope, I cannot trample. Okay, that's fine. Okay, he's going to charge one of the guys.
Okay.
Boop. And this other T-Rex is going to move around. He moves at 80. Am I touch? I can't see because of the name. Am I touching the wall?
No, you can avoid the sphere.
Okay.
He just moves to here.
And his... Oh, I can't. Okay, so this T-Rex is going to hit that one.
The ethergaunt's firing at the tiger, and then he looks over his shoulder as this horrible
Bad
thunder
choice.
beast is
Bad career choice.
looming over him.
Okay.
This dragon on 2 legs.
33.
Yeah, you
for-
can hear the crunching of the lizard biting into the insectoid ethergaunt.
For 43 damage.
Disgusting. He's still struggling, however. Kind of struggling in its jaws. The T-Rex tries to throw it back into his mouth. I believe you have a grab ability.
Yes, it has the... which we haven't been really doing. So swallow whole. AC 17. What's his based off of? Let me see what it's based off of. Crap.
Simbi.
Just roll
Sorry?
a 20.
Oh, it's a DC. You have to...
You have to break my CMD. Roll a d20.
Oh, sorry. 12.
What's the base creature's CMD before all the augments?
Base creatures CMD 39.
Yeah, okay. It's in its mouth.
Oh, no, it's CMB. Sorry, CMB is plus 32 for grapple.
It's now grappling the creature. It is stopping and trying to swallow the ethergaunt. The ethergaunt's like shooting his laser rifle as the in random directions as the Tyrannosaur is eating it, and this one just double moves. Okay, now Lemmy's go. Lemmy,
Okay.
the tank has moved. You got magic missiled.
Lemmy's going to
Still gas pumping out of that grenade that's rolling around in the tank.
So Lemmy's going to. Can I touch? Are we in this? Can I touch Midwick and get out of the tank?
Yeah, you could 5-foot step and touch him.
No, because I need to still do a standard action.
Yeah.
Spend a mythic point.
Like you know, like we're in the tank and I just touch him and pop out. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you
Because
want
we don't. I'm going to teleport out.
with
Or
your
not teleport, hop. Yeah.
with your domain.
I'll hop, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lathander still has travel domain.
Yes.
Okay.
I picked my the other ones are awesome.
All right, so you spend, I don't know, 10
It's a
feet for
move.
each you and Midwick to get out.
Yeah. So I'm hopping to the center. Well, not the center. I'm hopping to about here.
Okay, and then pushing Midwick into the prismatic sphere.
So that's 100. Goodbye, bitch.
Good job.
I always hated you.
I teleport
I'm the only
him
no-
in the sphere, but me outside the sphere. Whoops.
So as my standard action, I'm casting True Seeing on Midwick.
How?
True
True seeing. Oh, okay.
True Seeing.
That's
Yes.
250 gold pieces of material components. Do you have that?
Yes, we took the diamonds off. Okay, hold on. Now
It's not diamonds, though.
it's not diamonds.
It is special material components.
I don't have any.
Okay, so you still have your standard action left.
Okay. There will be an action done here by Lemmy.
Do you want to ready in action?
No, Lemmy is casting something that's going to be awesome, and you're going to love it. It is going to happen now. Where's my list? Where's my fucking list? No, just give me 10 seconds.
1,
1 Mippipippy.
2,
2 Mippipippy.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi,
Oh, Farscape.
6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. What is it?
Okay.
What's spelling?
This thing. Oh, what are you called? Okay. I'll ready a summon as soon as I find it.
Because you can do it as standards. Okay.
Yes.
Red ethergaunts are 5-foot stepping away from the tiger. This thing doesn't get its AOO because it's currently eating the red ethergaunt. They're going to fire 2 blasts at the tiger. Apiece. They hit tiger 4 times. A point blank shot, arcane strike, which is 7, 8 times 4, 32. They do 63 points of damage to the tiger.
Poof.
Okay, they are happy that tiger is no longer on the field. However, there are 2 tyrannosaurs that are in their face.
Is that guy in the ethereal still?
Yep.
Midwick,
did he do?
we've got all the way to your delayed action. What are you doing?
Yes, Midwick. Where the fuck are they? He sees 2 of them, but they're gonna be eaten by. Midwick's delaying. He's like, his gun's like, here somewhere.
Okay, the black ethergaunt has lost all of his minions. He disappears. He doesn't want to play no more.
I could see him.
Yep.
He teleported?
Yeah, give me a spellcraft.
Alright. I am displeased with the he disappears version. 38 spellcraft.
Ah, greater teleport.
Oh. Do I know how teleports would work in the ethereal?
You'd probably still be in the ethereal.
Right, but we're in a pocket of ethereal.
He's probably limited to the range of the pocket.
That's he's still out there, like you know?
Yeah, Donovan's like, there are wizards that create pocket dimensions in the ethereal plane. You can't teleport between pocket dimensions. This is acting like a field-like pocket dimension. He's still in the ethereal, attached to wherever this ether engine experiment is running.
Yeah, he's probably on this ship somewhere.
Yeah.
Marty, Lemmy is summoning.
Is he behind me?
Oh, Azildan ran over internal functions command consoles. So, and there's a field that is going down around, like there was a transparent dark layer all around the sphere that is going down, and the abyss is looking much more red, much more colorful.
Well,
Stealth
that's
mode
good, because if we drop
deactivated.
the ethereal generator, the thing that creates the ethereal plane, right? If we don't have an ethereal plane here anymore, then a whole bunch of problems go away, or show up and can't run away. You know what I mean?
Okay, the black ethergaunt teleports away. The fight is still going. There are still a couple of enemies on the field. Let's go quickly. Uker, what are you doing?
Marty, Midwick's doing something.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Lemmy's casting his thing. He's summoning the what's it called? The elves. The
the Berlani
angel, the Berlani. Yeah.
Okay, I think we've got one way the hell over here. Yeah, we still got your Berlanis.
So Berlani is going to be a D4 plus 3.
How many?
5.
5 instant healers. Got it. They
They're
arrive
gonna appear.
they arrive with their bows and swords in hand, and they salute you
So I can summon them as 60.
one at a time, each kind of in a slightly different way.
They are going to appear close to the guy on the ground. Oops, sorry.
These T-Rexes are eating each other over top of the knocked out body of Imros.
Yeah.
This tiger, I think, needed to make its save. I'll roll now. It made it and just wandered out of the field to join Lemmy. It is no longer.
Okay. So 2 of them are going to fly over to him. One's going to pick him up.
Okay.
Sorry. One's going to pick him up. The other is going to... So that's his move. Then he's going to give it to the other guy.
He flew over, picked it up. He's done. This guy flies over and...
Oh, so he can't grab him and fly.
You could do the fireman carry...
Yeah.
Or not the fireman carry,
Yeah.
but the pass to each other, and you could end up having him here. And then you could drop it as a free action. Like, you could...
Through the command sphere.
Yeah. Yep.
Is he dropping him, or is he still holding him? That last one.
He's dropping him.
Okay.
He's dropping him.
Into the sphere or not?
Right through it.
No, on the ground.
Okay. So they pick up this small, well-dressed gnome figure and begin passing him down the line.
Yeah.
Curious, Donovan, that he does not register any magic, Imros. No magic.
Nice mind blank you have there.
Yeah, none.
Maybe it's an item.
Yeah, permanent mind blank item bullshit. So now it's Uker's turn, or unless Midwick is going to take his action.
And Midwick doesn't see anything. He's just ready to go. I'm ready to make ash!
Uker has seen enough dangly bits to last him for a bit, so he's just going to pass himself over to here.
Yep.
He'll have the warbling hammer in the one hand. He's going to pull out a adamantine javelin and chuck it into one of the red ethergaunts. He's dropped out of rage.
Okay.
Because we are limited. We have limited resources, man.
That was great! Great, yeah!
So 1d20.
This is Bellum Ex Machina yelling in Uker's ears.
Uker does not mind.
Yep.
Woo! Bring him a crowd with me. AC 45. Throw in the javelin.
Give me a B! B! Give me an E! A! Give me an L! Ow! What's that spell? Pow! What's that short bar for? Me! Like he's just going crazy in the hammer.
So
AC 48. Yeah, this javelin again, creating these almost sonic effects as they fly through the air so quickly.
26 plus. Is that right?
Crunching into the lobster red scales of the red ethergaunt.
22. 34 damage.
Yeah, he hasn't been injured yet. You got his attention though, although his attention quickly turns to the big beasts that are around him. Bellum Ex Machina is going to
Sonic boom.
make your hammer.
Make it come back when I throw. Make it come back when I throw.
So, returning and distance. Give me a second. Let me see if that's on the list.
You might have to make it throwing first.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's been a while since I've looked at these characters.
So
Wow.
he's like a Magus thing.
He's an arcane duelist.
So he's like Magic Bard song in weapon.
Distance is one. Returning is another.
Cool.
So he makes it a distance returning seeking? Let me check the bonus on seeking.
A seeking is like no mischance.
Mischance that from concealment.
Mm-hmm.
Negating any mischances that would otherwise apply, such as from concealment. A wielder still has to aim the weapon to the right square. Seeking gets through invisibility.
As long as you're in the right, aiming for the right square. Correct.
Okay, so he makes it a throwing distance. A distance seeking. Returning.
All right.
Altagar.
Does he see any button that says off?
Give me a use magic device or a computer use check.
He's just gonna turn something off.
Yep.
Gravity. Fuck.
All the lights in the entire spaceship go off.
Got a 12.
It's not bad.
Okay, so
Great.
yeah, you're kind of like, doop, 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 like you're pushing something that's wrong. Give me an intelligence check to see if you understand what it is that you're trying to turn off.
Oh, probably not. There we go. Oh, I got a 19.
Okay. It's a sphere, and then you realize, wait a second, that is representing the thing that you're in. And it looks like that in a lower part of the sphere, it's like something shaped like a spearhead is actually jabbing into the spear. Like a spearhead,
No.
Like an arrow or a spearhead that is kind of inside the sphere. And the thing that you realize that you were trying to turn off and you decide not to, it looks like there's like a field around the wound that is created by the spearhead jabbing into the apple.
So there's this sphere around this spearhead.
There's a sphere, and at the bottom of the sphere there is a spearhead kind of stuck into it. Like take a short pencil and jam it into an apple, and that's kind of like what you're looking at.
Okay. So
And the thing you were trying to turn off was that there was something trying to like cauterize the wound created by the spear.
Well, you can't heal the wound till you pull out the spear, now, can you?
Right. And you were kind of like, oh, no, okay, maybe I shouldn't turn that off. Donovan, you can see Altagar pushing random things inside the command sphere.
Please stop. No.
This gas is gone. The others are still lingering.
Well,
Actually, the yellow gas is coming out of the tank still, but
okay.
doesn't seem
Donovan
to
is
bother.
going to double move forward and just describe what you're seeing.
It's an apple with a man part.
On my turn, I will.
A returning Gargamelling, clouding trapeze, super deep fried freezer burn, high octane giraffe helicopter cloud car. Ants in the pants magical abilities are no longer allowed in my campaign. Exactly. Having none of this high level hootenanny. All right. Azildan.
Okay, Zildan.
Oh, you're
is
trying to
going-
see what he's looking at? Yeah, give me a use magic device.
Yeah, I'm trying to go help.
Or a linguistics check.
Donovan doesn't know how to read.
He knows how to listen. Listen.
36. Use magic device.
Yeah. The red outline of the spear thing is another craft that looks like it has punctured the sphere in a lower level. It is being quarantined by certain fields that look like they probably, by this point, anything that is around here burns up power. And it looks like an attack ship, like some sort of like needle-like attack ship pierced the
The
sphere.
circle is the ship we're on, and the pointy thing, that is an enemy. The ethergaunts. That's how they got in.
You have entered a field made completely out of T-Rexes, standing up on another field made of T-Rexes. Blue ethergaunts are gone. Oh, that laughter made me dizzy. Midwick. Sorry, no, it is Donovan, then Azildan. Azildan, you're still moving the tank
Azildan-
around.
Yeah. He's going to try and shoot the gun at these two guys.
Okay, are you aiming at a particular one, or are you aiming at the space?
At the space. He's not going to
Taking
get
her
fancy.
easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. You are not proficient with the siege weapon.
Just
Okay. Dexterity based. Bad
it's plus
range attack.
11 plus 3 plus 3 minus 4. Oh, I rolled a 1. Oh no.
Okay.
Plus, it's 13. AC 24. Blew up another critical system. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think you're blowing up that other.
What you did? He just wants to bring the ship down, that's all.
So you were aiming at that square, and at 7 squares. 1, 2, 7, and 30 feet.
Ooker's eyebrows just get blown back a little bit.
The tank was kind of like still warbling. It bounced into the wall because this is actually a wall. So it was its treads were going up a little bit, and you aimed a little bit too low, and you blasted at the ground. This T-Rex is basically going to get exploded.
What are you doing?
Midwick, be careful.
Come over here, you putz.
Yeah, Midwick, be careful.
Oh, where'd you go?
All right, roll 8d6.
All right.
Where did this tiger come from?
It was the
It's the winner of the
The one
Tiger Fight Club in the
Yeah.
top right corner of the.
31.
All right, the Tyrannosaurus takes 31 points of damage from the heavy pounder firearm, creating kind of a blasted hole in the ground. There are sparks firing everywhere. You just singe the comms console.
Okay. As a move, he pulls out his bow. All right, this is ridiculous.
Okay, so the tank hasn't actually stopped, so the tank is still moving in a forward motion and is
Yeah,
grinding
he's just
up
going
against the
to
wall.
let it scrape along the walls. He doesn't care.
It's actually now stuck. You haven't aimed it enough that it's sort of stuck against the wall. Not quite at like ramming speed, but yeah, you're injuring other minor systems along the wall.
Okay.
Midwick,
Nothing.
red ethergaunts are gonna
Red ethergaunts. Shouldn't the T-Rexes go?
let me delayed. So
Yeah, but
it's
T-Rex
now the
still go.
T-Rex. Okay, so this T-Rex swallows this ethergaunt.
Yeah, this one will charge this one.
Okay, these two are doing damage to each other.
These two are still at it. 44, 88s. That one's going to. Can it move? It can't move through, can it?
It can. There is no cloud here.
80.
That's not
That's
a good
probably
path.
not where it wants to go.
There, sure.
Okay. Tyrannosaurs bearing down upon the ethergaunts.
Now, does this one?
Who are firing their pathetic lasers.
Does this one get to go or not?
No,
It's swallowed.
It grappled
This one
and
gets to
well,
go.
actually, at the beginning of its turn, it gets to swallow the thing. So yeah, it does get to go.
Oh, does it? It is swallowing an
Swallow
action?
whole.
Is it a free action? Or is it another grapple check? And then it...
I thought. I don't know. I don't. I would like Swallow Hole to be as nerfed as possible. As
So that one's charging in, so it's plus 20.
okay.
Yeah, he hits
Okay.
for damage.
Okay. If a creature with a special attack begins a turn with a creature grapple in its mouth, it can attempt a new combat maneuver check as though attempting to pin an opponent. The tap succeeds, takes bite damage.
Okay, so
And
it
it
is.
gets
It is
swallowed. It's a combat
action.
maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one just
Need
takes
a fish,
43.
a feat called Swift Swallow.
43.
Quick swallow.
So, yeah, so this tiger is still confused, though, isn't it?
No, it broke the confusion and
it
just
broke the
wandered up to
confusion.
Lemmy looking for commands.
Oh, he's just gonna take its 80 feet.
Lemmy mopping. This is Lemmy's fight for sure.
Oh, frick yeah.
Guess who found the holy symbol?
Don't let Marty know your fears. Oh, I know a few of them. I'm sure we could discover the others through trial and error.
All right.
Fears. My weaknesses are things that trigger visceral, angry, violent, primal emotion that will make me make mistakes in game. Just
Which usually involve innocents that are women, children, and dogs.
yeah, pretty much the short list.
Don't abuse women and children and dogs as an evil NPC because Adam will go and righteous vengeance that stuff.
How many hit points does the red ones have?
Mark doesn't like authority.
That's not true. Screw you, Marty.
How many hit points do the red ethergaunts have?
Not a lot compared to the others.
This one has 101 damage.
The one that's already injured?
Yeah, the one in the south.
Oh, the one in the south. That might knock it out. Abyssal abductions. Yeah.
Oh, CMB, swallow.
Yep, it's in its mouth. It is unconscious.
That's just a matter of
16
time.
grabs.
It's unconscious. He got him.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not fighting.
at some point the tiger's gonna do his thing.
know what's funny is that Black Ethergaunts got to go back and report. No, we didn't finish. There's dinosaurs up there.
So this one? No, this one swallowed.
This one
moved
swallowed,
over, and the tiger's moving over. So there's one ethergaunt.
If this one swallowed, it's gonna go downhill.
Okay. All right, ethergaunts. There's something firing lasers out of the stomach of the ethergaunt, or out of the Tyrannosaurus stomach.
Ça se passe, meatball.
I guess it's making a hole inside of so it isn't quite cutting its way out, but there are lasers coming out of the side of the Tyrannosaurus. And then this one gets an AOO from that one as it turns around and tries to fire.
Gets another AOO on it. Okay.
Yep.
Doesn't the other one also get an AOO?
No, it's got a thing in its mouth.
Okay. Use its arms to punch it. It's funny because T-Rex have no arms. Right, they do. They're so small. Okay. Dommage. 43.
Yeah, that injures it. As he's the sole soldier left behind on the battlefield, as you're mopping things up, and we're going another round apparently because you guys aren't doing it fast enough.
We're not good enough.
Is gone. Now it's actual Lemmy's turn, not his monsters.
So the Brillani got summoned after.
Yep. So it's the Brillani. What are they doing? What are they doing with Imros?
Should I heal him already? Excuse me.
Over there, bring him over here where he can look into our eyes.
So this one will pick him up.
Okay.
This one will pick him up and fly with him over here.
Through the sphere.
Obviously, no, not through the sphere, but around it. They have a 120 move speed.
Oh, okay.
So these ones will do the same. They'll fly around and they'll all start healing. Boop, 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 boop. So he'll get. So give me 1 sec. I think it's 2d8. Brillani.
Okay.
Healing him lots so we can beat the shit out of him.
While the Tyrannosauruses are tearing these red ethergaunts apart and swallowing them, and chewing them up in their bellies, and the tiger pounces, the Brillani have swooped over and brought this small gnomish creature. His cranium is strange. He is being healed by the grace of the chaotic heavens.
3d8 plus what's their caster level again? 6. So 3d8. I'm gonna do it till he wakes up, not more. 1.
Okay,
2,
he's
so you wake
awake.
up. That's good enough.
What's going on?
You better have a nicer voice than that.
We need you. The enemies that were attacking the ship are no longer here. We've destroyed them.
What's going on? You're destroying everything!
As he looks at the
well, we need you to
smoking,
fix.
the smoking internal functions, a tank still rolling against the side, the detritus of battle.
You are the voice, are you not?
Oh, yes. Ringers, he says as he's getting up. You know, ringers, dead ringers, bell ringers, knockoffs, clones, propaganda.
Yes, we are
Clones.
duplicates.
Duplicates. Ah. It's a little game that I sometimes play, although no one wants to play with it. Synonyms.
He picks himself up. He taps something on his belt, and he just sort of floats up into the air.
How far up is he floating?
Just so he's off the ground.
Okay, alright.
He's got an ever so slight punch.
Where's my other half?
Berlani? It must be your work, isn't it?
He's kind of looking at Donovan or Lummy.
Hey, get me out of here.
Correct, this is mine.
Oh,
No,
don't
the ship-
touch anything, you
careful.
Trump
We're the
against
ones.
oath.
The reason you're alive is because of all our work. So please be nice.
The reason why you're alive is because we're brilliant.
Fantastic. Now, can you stop the ship from destroying itself?
Get out
Or
of there! That's what
Or
he
at
says.
least release the teleportation buffers.
Get out of there!
He's not sure. We're not sure how.
Look
He forced
How?
his way in.
Look
How
for
do you
the
disable
small
the
golden
prismatic
badge.
sphere?
As he looks down over his over his heart and
Okay.
he taps and doesn't see anything.
Look for the small golden badge, you twat.
Oh, dude, he's looking for the small
What
golden
is that
badge.
word? What word did you use?
It was the difference between twat and toot.
Toot?
It's like he called
called him a
Altagar a
queef.
queef.
Oh, is that what he... Do I find a golden badge?
Yeah, the creature had it in one of its claws.
Right.
It was just lots of strangeness.
Considering there are 2 dead founders already, I would have a much more polite tone if I were you.
Oh, yes. Powerful adventurers. Get out of the command console.
He walks right up to the edge and
What
stops.
do I... He's just showing him the badge. What do I do with that?
Fly out. Come to me.
Booker's going to stand behind him.
Come along. Oh,
Nothing happens.
oh, shite. Powers are critical. Time to shut off some non-essential systems. What a shame. Oh well, better cut out losses. Computer, initiate loss prevention protocol X Delta 1 authorization Imros 1812.
Donovan tries to memorize that as well as his voice.
Yes.
Give me the badge.
Nothing happens. You hear this murmur.
Altagar gives him the badge.
You get out. You fly out first.
Okay, he floats up to Altagar.
Okay. There it is.
Yes, you are the obedient one, he says after you give him the badge.
It's a flick in the back of the head.
Falls unconscious.
Okay, he seems unsure what to do. And there's like a literal round of actions you guys can take as he seems to be...
He's processing. Processing.
Maybe he was... Give me a sense motive.
Oh, I'm good at that. Last I checked. Anybody or
40.
just...
He's not used to being touched. He may have had bad experiences before.
Well,
He did not
Altagar's all about
expect...
the touching.
He did not expect that. And he's fighting off emotions.
Well, Altagar's all about the touching, so he better...
Imros will...
He
The-
puts up his finger rudely, like one moment, and he's now floating into the command sphere. Unless any of you are taking any other actions.
No.
No.
Do you want to get healed before you go in there? The Brillani will go up and touch him. Like,
Time to shut off essential systems.
listen,
Computer, initiate prevention protocol X Delta 1 authorization Imros 1812.
Command accepted.
1812, eh?
Imros, will the spell make whole affect these these things that are broken?
Shutting off the following systems.
Azildan's climbing out of the tank.
Okay, are you stopping the tank, or are you just letting it continue to ram?
He's just letting it
inside?
go. He doesn't really
Okay.
know how. It's just, that was fun.
Donovan, you see that agriculture is being shut off, organic disposal is being shut off, lighting in non-critical sections are being shut off, cryo storage is being shut off, the cryo pens, something called matter disposal is being shut off. Life support in non-essential systems are being shut off.
Pause.
Where do we put the
you notice
Odonsi?
you notice he stops at He stops a couple of systems before it kind of goes down the list, like it was going sequential, and one of them was transporter buffer.
You're going to have a very bad time if you do not free the transporter buffer, not kill the transporter buffer. As well, where did the Odanti go?
What? No, you're the You're the propagants. The clones.
I prefer duplicated person.
Sure, whatever. You're the dupes.
Oh, I don't like this guy.
I suppose some introductions are in order. I'm assuming you never made it to your quarters that we prepared for you. Given that you're still stammering away in your native tongues. And you're half-dressed.
I'm still freaking naked. We woke up in tubes with these bug things around trying to kill us.
Yes, most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. We did not calculate the, we didn't prepare effectively for this, error.
You tinkered with the ethereal realm on the abyssal plane, and it went poorly.
The chances of ethergaunts to actually have a ship within range of the part of the ethereal that I think that we stole in order to fuel the ether drive. Yes, one of one made an error.
There have
It's
been more
not-
than one error performed here today.
It's not very often that he does.
You notice he seems pleased with himself as he's pooping away, like he's checking out other systems.
Oh, that's just great. You blew up field control. Oh, don't worry. That bucket of bolts probably overrode command controls over the experimental drives.
Imros.
The stealth
We'll-
field. No!
He goes over and starts tapping away at another thing.
The stealth field is down. You morons! Look!
And he does this wave, and you can see that there's this weird window that appears kind of above your heads, and you're looking at the many planets that are being sucked up by the abyss. He seems to zoom in, like there's a square that gets drawn, and you zoom into that section, and you can see there's a cloud, and then he zooms again, another square appears, and it kind of zooms into that section, and you can see what looks like millions of bug insect demons are now leaving the their flight towards one of the planets and are turning towards the sphere.
It appears we have some time constraints. This guy actually has fear.
Yes.
The other ones did not.
This is not good. We've made the ruler of this plane a fool many times over. He's never been able to find us, but the stealth field is configured so that, well, the creatures denizen of the plane is, well, their eyes and other senses are useless. Apparently, we've been spotted. You call yourselves heroes.
Is there a way to will a spell
I
make
think I did
whole
pretty
work on
good.
this?
I threw that door all the way across the room.
Hey, Imros, I'll ask this one last time. Can a spell make whole be used to repair specific systems to help you out? Yes or no? I have the mythic ability.
Theoretically, if you had the right nanocomponents and you were able... No, not yours.
He looks annoyed.
Should we prepare for battle?
To answer your other question, they will be here in a matter of hours. How could we power distribution? We do need to turn off these systems. Oh no, the transporter rematerialization pads have been turned off. We could maybe return one person, but then power would be critical and we'd have to shut off the other buffers.
What do you mean, return one person?
One out of the originals that are in... They are
No, no,
trapped
no, no,
between material and energy state.
Put them into material state back where they go.
Unfortunately, we do not have the power to do that. Aside from one, but we would have to shut off this system over here. And... Oh. How are we...
What kind of power do you need?
Massive quantity. We need to get this stealth field back up. We need to get propulsion working, and all the secondary and tertiary systems. A tremendous amount of power.
No. We need to clear buffer. Those guys all go on their merry way. Then we fight Demon Horde. Then you can do whatever you want all time in the world.
No. To do that would leave us with 0 power. None. There wouldn't be enough for all of them either. It is not a risk I'm willing to take.
Uker's walking over to the tank.
Yep.
Altagar is backing up.
The Brolani are backing up.
Everybody's backing up.
However, yes. Leave it to Imros to solve the others' problems. Wait, you said 2 of the founders died? What did you mean?
Uker is.
You notice him
up.
going over to see, like, 2 red pulsing pulsing fields. There's a few
Uker
more
is
green ones after, or blue
picking up
ones.
the tank.
Yep.
And he's walking over slowly because he has to walk slowly.
He glances at this.
Oh, yes. Kaigon Uvid. Don't worry, he's got his spores everywhere. Pretty much immortal. You destroyed an incarnation of Nautonica? Oh boy! Oh boy! that.
So
How?
you have solution to problem, right?
How? How did you do this?
He actually just wanders up.
This was not the response Uker was expecting. Uker will put the tank down. He'll
Okay.
keep it beside him so that he
It's still, the tracks are still kind of trying to go, and you've got it on its side. Everyone's really going to hit it to keep it straight.
How did you destroy Nautonica? I have never seen Nautonica.
The power of gods.
Oh yeah.
I do not like those that tinker with their toys.
Of course not. Of course not. Some of the most pernicious curses were devised by the horrible geniuses that are deities. Unfortunately, the original deities are long past, and likely a lot of their secrets. Nautonica has a lot of their secrets. He knows the path to deitydom, if that is indeed what you wanted. And you made this happen?
It was
Yeah.
the will of the goodly gods.
Oh. Oh, yes. Their will. They're more stuck than mortals are. Nautonica. I've got 3 guesses on how, it will return.
He smiles at you.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think that...
He's saying, "I'm listening."
You don't think that we're without our contingencies?
Hey, we just want to go home.
Hey, listen, we ain't got time for this. You said there's a horde coming and you're running out of power. What are we gonna do? Come on, think.
Well, yes. In fact, Imros, the Golden Tongue. I've got 1,001 titles.
Hurry the fuck up.
I'm sure we could ask the computer to read them out.
You can see that there's a nearby console to one of you, and there's just a readout of like hundreds of titles and where he got them.
I'd be willing to make a deal with you, clones. I mean, dupes.
Which part of the deal is I don't squish you with tank?
Oh, we can add that to the first clause. Imros does not get squished by tank or any other spell or magic. I rather like this version of me.
What do we get for that?
A seat at the table. I'm not going to make a deal under duress.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we?
What is it that you want? I want power. Not power as in I'm going to sit on some emperor's throne or have some garish...
You want knowledge.
No, I want actual power to fix the ship.
Yeah.
Without that, you're not going to get what I assume you want, and without that,
lie.
I'm not going to get out of here. And the orb is much more important than all of you put together.
Which orb?
All right, who is this? You're the spokesperson. He turns to Donovan. You're the spokesperson of the group.
The orb is
You
not
don't
gonna do
squish me
any
with
good.
tank or other big objects, and I speak to one of you at a time. You are the spokesperson. That is what is added to the table, and now we shall begin negotiations. Yes?
All right. Agreed.
Agreed.
We require the buffers, the beings in the buffers, the originals, to be
And the
freed from
things.
them-
And the things. Don't forget the things.
and their things to be freed so that they can go and fight Ragnarok.
Yes, it was never our intention to have them in the buffers for so long. In fact, there is a chance, a slight chance, that there could be errors introduced by power failures and by having them inside of buffers in which they should have only lingered for mere seconds.
They are resilient.
Vixer, good to see you.
Now, how do we solve this
Yeah,
problem?
later, man.
Power. Wait,
How do...
wait. My genius is at work. We need a source. A great source of power. Yes.
What about the other ship?
Incompatible. Their ship operates on principles based off of the theory of the ethereal plane. And I don't think you'll like what their ship operates on. No. Waste not, want not.
The tears of orphans.
Probably the souls of orphans, right?
Souls. Some of them could be orphans, I suppose.
That's what I thought.
It's awfully specific.
Most power comes out of orphans. Orphan bullets, it's great. Sorry.
Yes, it's obviously necromantic, and well, we explored that path long ago and decided that that isn't how we were going to power the orb.
So what are compatible sources?
Well... I've got it. You see that planet over there?
He points at the green one.
Yeah.
That's Glyph. Glyph is, it's got some peculiar minerals and crystals on it. And at the center of every planet is a very, very warm, molten center. Sort of like the yolk of an egg.
He says, like, obviously he needs to dumb it down for the rest of you. Like, that comment was aimed at everyone but Donovan.
Yep.
And now we need a
Have to
delivery
we have
device
to get dilithium crystals.
to turn the thermal energy into a proper type of I've got it. You, or some of you, are going to travel to the heart of that world and steal its thermal energy.
He starts booping and beeping on a computer.
Here's a question. Isn't there life on that planet?
You don't know where you are you? Do you? We are on Pazunia, he says, as he's just sort of matter-of-factly as he's pushing things, and he
Those
seems to be
worlds are falling
scanning.
into the abyss, but there's still life on them.
Oh yeah, there's probably some resilient souls holding out. Like rats inside of a box on a sinking ship. You see? Yes. Yes, I do recall now. There were some strange power fluctuations and energy... anomalies. A tremendous amount of power. Not quite at the center of the world, but it does look like... Oh, see here.
And he shows you a cross-section of a volcano.
Okay.
And you can see that there's this little blip going down the center of the volcano, like it's making the opening of the volcano bigger. And then further down, there's this yoke, and there's like a ledge inside the yoke, and there's this green dot.
Something
see-
lives in the center of the planet.
Demons have all sorts of splendid ways in destroying these worlds. They strip it clean, they take off the people on it, the slaves and the materials, they ruin the environment. Oh, all sorts of atrocities have been going on for a long time on Glyph. However, there is a way that they really like to destroy the world. I mean the shell of it, when everything is pretty much gone. They like to burrow into its core in multiple places with these gigantic uber-thok worms, creating massive volcanoes on a horrible scale, breaking apart the mantle and the regolith, and the planet sometimes explodes, or sometimes it just turns into a great ball of fire, much to the enjoyment of the demons.
Knowledge plane?
The murder of a world fuels this place. Whether it's 1 billion at a time, or the murder of the energy in a world. Looks like, and he points at, they're on their way.
Nature?
Sure.
Knowledge? What the hell is a giant worm thing?
An
What were they
Uber
talking about? Uber something or others?
Yeah,
Big
give me a
worms?
knowledge.
Like Super
Nature.
Thakwas or whatever it was?
Give me a knowledge. Planes.
The Mega Thakwa? 31.
A Thaka is a medium-sized worm with like a molten lava tip on its head, and they burrow through the earth. They're like fire earth creatures.
Okay.
They're only supposed to be like as long as a python kind of thing. They're outsiders.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a giant fire
That
worm.
can no longer be summoned.
So, you're going to take the phoenix that we have, you're going to bring it into the heart of the dying world of Glyph, and you're going to steal this anomalous energy source, plus as much thermal energy as the phoenix can take, and bring them back here, and we'll plug them in.
Exactly how are we supposed to survive that trip?
Well, you're not going to go down... I wouldn't go down the main tunnel, but as you can see here, there are some side vents outside of this mega volcano on Glyph.
Is this... Does he think that what he's proposing is a good plan?
Yes, he is brilliant, and he is certain in his own brilliance.
And what will be the result to the planet?
You're going to steal... Well, the magma will lose its thermal energy, which means it'll
It'll get
probably drop
cold.
to minus 200 or so kelvins, which means that there will be some sort of... Oh, I don't know. What happens to an ice cube when you drop it in a fiery pan? It's hard to really say. It'll likely crack. I would say 55% chance it would crack.
How long
Like,
would it take to
the whole
crack?
planet will probably crack.
How long would it take for it to crack?
How long does an earthquake take to travel?
Can
600 miles an hour from the
can
core
the
of a
Phoenix
planet.
absorb that much energy?
Oh, don't worry. We've been training it quite well.
So you've been doing this on a regular basis.
We have worked our way up to a number of thermal events.
How much energy do you need to release the transport buffers?
Oh no, we need enough energy to defend ourselves and to save the orb, and by saving the orb we save your friend.